MLB The Show's coverage of major head between the Baltimore Orioles and the St. Louis Cardinals.
The Cards look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
0-1 the count.
First pitch, 115.
And a slow curveball in there for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first. And here's Renato Nunez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to first. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do No score. Keegan Aiken gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Fulton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Ball.
3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting seven, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Stepping up now, Austin Wynns. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2 from Wainwright.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With the bases empty, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. O'Neill has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Keegan Aiken, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Keegan Aiken.
And the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Edman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ramon Urias.
At the plate, Ramon Urias flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Urias, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, set to get his day started, Lane Thomas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Stepping in, Adam Wainwright. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses as well. Ball 4, and he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Wainwright, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's
3-1 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Renato Nunez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Renato Nunez. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's
Close, but just off the outside corner. The 2-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And an off-balance His throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Settling in now, Austin Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Wynns. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
He's running in there. Now the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bader is there. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. In now, Trey Mancini, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Two men are on with 2 men out. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Carpenter over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Orioles strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Lane Thomas, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
To the plate now, Adam Wainwright. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hayes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball.
To me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he fouls this one off. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, The left fielder, Dwight Nick Jr.
Striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Austin Hayes, as he rips it on the ground to second. Wong is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Ready once again, Austin wins. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. O'Neill is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles lead 1. They trail here 4-0. Wade LeBlanc will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 23, Wade LeBlanc.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So striding forward now, Tyler O'Neill. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The right fielder,
and that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Chris Davis at the plate now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Anthony Santander will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Santander, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose. Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bader is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Hector Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Hector Velasquez.
Paul DeYoung is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Comes set with the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here it comes on 0-2. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Tommy Edman will be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Count full.
Count still full, 3-2. Iglesias now at short. Reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Now in the box, Tommy Edman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. John Brebbia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Ready to begin the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Urias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The Redbirds are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Hopped up. Edman has a play. 1 out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Renato Nunez will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third base.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Softly to the right side.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. One ball, one strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-0.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch on its way. Lane Thomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Turner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that misses inside 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
No, that's
3-0 now. There's ball 4.
perfect.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Stepping into the box, Austin wins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adam Wainwright earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the big